morning, everyone. Paul Rupel here with Fox 29 News Now. Hope you're having a good day and staying dry. It's a bit wet out there. Unfortunately, I was caught in it earlier today. We had some storms move into the area earlier this morning, and some of them have been heavy at times. One of them downpours caught me on my walk across the city into the station here. Want to start with a little bit of breaking news for you. Let's get that right now. This is prayers are going out this morning to Aretha Franklin and her family, following reports that the Queen of Soul is gravely ill. The 76-year-old singer is in her hometown of Detroit, surrounded by loved ones, we're hearing. The report of her failing health came last night on Roger Friedman's Showbiz 411. Franklin was diagnosed with cancer back in 2010 and has battled a number of health problems. Her most recent public performance in Philadelphia was at the Mann Center last August. Even then, Friedman said she was fighting exhaustion and dehydration. Franklin had to cancel a series of concerts, citing doctor's orders. Earlier this year, she was scheduled to perform in Newark, New Jersey, and the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival. Her latest performance was last November for the Elton John AIDS Foundation in New York. Again, we're hearing reports that Aretha Franklin is seriously ill. The Associated Press is reporting, saying that's according to a person close to the singer, who's speaking on condition of anonymity, because not allowed to publicly talk about the topic. So not many details provided there. They mentioned it also that she's canceled planned concerts earlier this year after she was ordered by her doctor to stay off the road and rest up. And last year, the 76-year-old icon announced her plans to retire, saying she would perform at some select things. So again, Aretha Franklin, very ill. We wish her the best and her family as well, and hope that she's able to recover soon. I want to get you some information about another story that's happening this morning. This is a bus crash that occurred in Newark, New Jersey, I believe. A bus hit an overpass at Newark's Penn Station. Let's take a look at radar while we're showing you this. Some of the responders are probably dealing with some conditions right now, rainy conditions up in the Newark area. When that bus hit the overpass at Newark's Penn Station, it peeled back part of its roof and injured dozens of passengers. Officials say about 50 people were on the bus. It was headed from New Jersey to Washington, and fortunately, police do not believe the injuries are life-threatening. The bus is operated by Pennsylvania-based Liberty Coach. The Associated Press reports that a company spokesman declined to comment Monday. So again, that's a bus that hit an overpass at Newark's Penn Station, peeling back part of its roof. And we're hearing dozens of passengers were injured, but fortunately, none of those appear to be life-threatening. So we hope everyone is on the road to recovery and being treated. Right now, since we're looking at weather already, let's stay there. This is let's get a live look at conditions outside our studio where it's pouring right now. You can see the rain coming down in Old City, Philadelphia. Let's get you the live conditions right now. It's 71 degrees outside with a dew point of 69, so it's a little less humid than it's been, probably because a lot of the rain is getting wrenched out of the atmosphere right now. Winds out of the northwest at 8 miles per hour. So let's take that radar back for you. You can see some of those heavier rains that came through and are still coming through in Philadelphia right now. I'll get you a closer look at radar here. A little more zoomed in. You can see it's falling pretty heavily right there. Some of those lines of storms moving through the northwest suburbs right now. And you see there's still some developing a little bit out west. So we're at 71 right now in Philadelphia, 78 down in Atlantic City, a little bit warmer down along the Jersey shore. 60s up in the Poconos and Reading and Pottstown. We do want to tell you a little bit about a flash flood warning that's in effect for the counties noted in red here. We'll get you some more information about those, but those are flash flood warnings, so make sure that you heed those and keep tabs on the forecast today. Sue was sharing these tips. Sue, our Fox 29 Weather Authority, Sue Serio, was sharing these tips this morning about driving and being safe in flood conditions. Move to higher ground. 6 inches of water can make you fall, Sue said. 1 foot of water will float most cars, and 2 feet of rushing water can carry most cars or SUVs. So obviously be mindful of that if you're out and about today. Here's another look at current conditions around the area. See some light winds, calm in some places, but 7-8 miles per hour in others. We're in the 70s across much of the area. A little bit warmer at the shore points right now. It's a little bit of a departure from yesterday, down a couple degrees in Philadelphia. Here's that flash flood warning again. As the officials say, turn around, don't drown. If you encounter floodwater, please steer away and work around it as best you can. We're getting word of some water rescues in some areas. And here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Showers and storms today, 82 degrees. Storms and some sun, 85 on Tuesday. We're heating up on Wednesday, 90 degrees. Sunny and hot, 91 on Thursday. Friday, we could get to a heat wave there. Looks like we've strung together a couple days in 90-degree temperatures. Looks like it'll be 92 there. Rain to sun on Saturday, 85. Sunny and warm, 85 on Sunday. Overnight lows look to be in the 70s most nights, a couple 60s in there. Today's only a 6, as you'd expect with the storms in the area. Tomorrow looks like a 7, maybe a little bit better, and Wednesday looks like we'll be up to an 8, according to our forecast this morning that Sue was bringing you on Good Day Philadelphia. Let's take a quick look at the stock market. Looks like stocks are opening them up slightly. Up about 40 points on the New York Stock Exchange. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is over 25,000, 25,352 right now. Here's a live look at the Capitol Dome in Washington, D.C. It's been a busy weekend. A former Trump advisor, Omarosa, has been making a lot of headlines. She's been making waves on her tell-all book tour. This is Omarosa Newman. She's not happy she was let go from her White House job, and now she's firing back. Here's the report we had this morning on this. Let's get you to that right now.
Well, there is a new controversy surrounding former senior Trump advisor, I guess you could call her. Omarosa's who I'm talking about. She has a book coming out, huh?
Yes, and not only is it coming out this week, but secret recordings of her firing have also been released. And plus, there's this whole debate about the tape where she said she heard President Trump, or someone told her that President Trump used the N-word.
Yeah, those are two different tapes, of course. She taped her own firing. Griff Jenkins has the story from D.C.
At one time, Omarosa Manigault Newman had a lofty title as assistant to the president, but those days are over.
Low life. She's a low life.
President Trump this weekend not happy that Omarosa is trashing him in a big way on a media tour to promote her new book.
I was complicit with this White House deceiving this nation. They continue to deceive this nation by how mentally declined he is, how difficult it is for him to process complex information.
And she didn't stop there. Omarosa now claims she herself heard a recording of the president using a racial slur.
When he talks that way, the way he did on this tape, it confirmed that he is truly a racist.
But a different recording, one made by Omarosa herself as Chief of Staff John Kelly was firing her, could come back to haunt her. She made the recording in the top secret White House Situation Room in unprecedented breach. White House Press Secretary Sarah Sanders, in a statement, said, "The very idea a staff member would sneak a recording device into the White House Situation Room shows a blatant disregard for our national security, and then to brag about it on national television further proves the lack of character and integrity of this disgruntled former White House employee." And the former White House press secretary also reacting.
John Kelly gave her an opportunity to walk away with her dignity and respect, and how she pays it back is she brings a personal recording device into the Situation Room in the White House in massive violation of every security protocol. That should be the story right now.
And I'm sure it will be the story today in D.C.
And will continue to be until the book comes out.
So as you'd expect, that probably will be the story today. A lot of talk in Washington about what that the former advisor to the Trump administration was able to get a recording device into the secure rooms at the White House. I want to show you a couple tweets from the president this morning. You won't see the full text on the screen, but I'll read you what the president had to say at around, let's see, this was about a little before 9:30 this morning. He tweeted that wacky Omarosa, who got fired 3 times on The Apprentice, now got fired for the last time. She never made it, never will. She begged me for a job, tears in her eyes. I said okay. People in the White House hated her. She was vicious but not smart. I would rarely see her, but heard really bad things. Let's show you this next one, beginning of it at least. The president said, but heard really bad things, nasty to people, and would constantly miss meetings and work. When General Kelly came on board, he told me she was a loser and nothing but problems. I told him to try working it out if possible, but she only said great things about me until she got fired. So again, that's President Trump reacting to the news this morning about Omarosa's firing, that she had recorded parts of the conversations, and in some cases in secure environment at the White House. Want to let you know also that Omarosa has gone on other media today and released what she purports is a recording of a phone call with the president the day after she says she recorded those conversations with General Kelly. So those are out there too. So there's likely to be far more fallout and developments from that story today. We'll try to keep tabs on them for you and have them on Fox 29 News at 5, 6, and 10 tonight, as we followed it this morning on Good Day Philadelphia. In business news, Elon Musk is facing possible legal action over his tweets. And hungry? Just call a robot. Fox Business Network's Tracy Carrasco explains in today's Morning Business Outlook.
Good morning. Fresh worries rattling global markets. The S&P 500 and the Dow fell on Friday, snapping a 5-week streak of gains. Elon Musk's tweet about taking Tesla private has put the company in legal trouble. 2 class action lawsuits have been filed already, one accusing Musk of manipulating the price of Tesla stock, the other charging him with misleading investors. President Trump said he supported boycotts of Harley-Davidson on Sunday after he and the company disagreed on tariffs imposed by the administration. In June, Harley announced it would move production of bikes sold in Europe out of the U.S. as a result of the retaliatory steel tariffs imposed by the EU. And sidewalk robots, the latest in food delivery. This little guy is one of about a dozen that roam the campus of UC Berkeley in California and nearby parts of town, delivering food to students and residents. According to TechCrunch, Kiwi, the company behind the robot, has already made more than 10,000 deliveries, and we could soon see these robots in other cities. That's business. For more, log on to foxbusiness.com. In New York, I'm Tracy Carrasco.
Hello again, Paul Ruppel here with Fox 29 News Now. I want to bring you some information I'm seeing about travel right now. There are some road closures being reported. Let's take a look at heavy rain falling right now on the Benjamin Franklin Bridge. Flooding is being reported on Interstate 76 eastbound between the beginning of I-76 and exit 328B, which is US 202 North King of Prussia. All lanes are closed, so that sounds like a bit of a mess on the Schuylkill Expressway on parts of 76 near King of Prussia. Hearing that all lanes are closed on the eastbound side, and on the westbound side. Sounds like they're having problems as well in the area of 202 near the mall out in King of Prussia. So be mindful of that as you head out. Again, here's another look at radar. Had a heavy line of storms move through the area, especially along the turnpike there, as you can see. Let's take a look at our weather cameras right now, let you get a look at live conditions around the region. We'll play that for you right now. Hello again, everyone. Paul Ruppel here with Fox 29 News Now. You're getting a live look at Allentown, where we are seeing some rain falling right now. You see it's kind of hit and miss across our area. The shore points looked pretty dry for the moment. You saw some people out on the boardwalk in places like Ocean City and Wildwood. Rain falling elsewhere. It's raining pretty heavily in, there you see another clear spot, Cape May. We did have some pretty heavy rain falling on the, I think this is the Benjamin Franklin Parkway. Let's take this shot back. And this appears to be the Benjamin Franklin Parkway, Eakins Oval there. Heavy rain falling. You see someone trying to cross the street there with an umbrella. We're going to keep tabs on the forecast for you. Here is Old City, where it looks like the rain has stopped for the moment. Possibly. Plenty of water on the camera, though. Here's what we were saying earlier about flood safety. Move to higher ground. 6 inches of water can make you fall. 1 foot of water will float most cars, and 2 feet of rushing water can carry most cars' SUVs. So please be mindful of that. We are hearing that there are some water rescues occurring. And there are some traffic closures, in particular on Interstate 76 out near King of Prussia right now, where you can see on the map on Ultimate Doppler some heavy rain's been moving through our area. Flash flood warnings are in effect, especially right there, until 12:45 for several counties in our area. A flash flood watch is in effect for much of our area. See all those places in green. And we're not out of the woods for a little bit. We're going to have some rain chances. We've got 70-60% chances today and tomorrow. Drop to the 20s on Wednesday and Thursday, but we're back to the 40s on Friday. That's tropical moisture flowing into our area and bringing the rainfall that we're seeing. And here's a look of Futurecast with the rain coming through the area. Take you back to Old City here. I want to update you on one other story that we were following earlier. The president and his aide. I'm being distracted by the flash flood warning that's being issued on my phone right now for our area. I'll get you some more information about that in a moment. But this is what I was starting to tell you about is President Trump has another tweet out about his advisor Omarosa and her firing from the White House. She's been releasing tapes of conversations. Let's show you the president's latest remarks here. And I'll read to you the full text of what he's had to say here. We showed you the earlier text that he had to say. This one says, while I know it's, quote, not presidential, end quote, to take on a lowlife like Omarosa, and while I would rather not be doing so, this is a modern day form of communication, and I know the fake news media will be working overtime to make even wacky Omarosa look legitimate as possible. Sorry, with an exclamation point. So again, President Trump is hitting back. The president is hitting back at his former advisor about her recordings of conversations with General Kelly in secure White House areas. Sorry for the pauses there. Don't want you to have to listen to the announcements in the building here. But as I was saying, Omarosa, the president is still hitting back at her, and she is, while she's in the midst of releasing more conversations she says were recorded with, first with General Kelly, and now the day after, she says she recorded a phone call conversation with the president. we're going to continue to track some of the storms and rain that are in the area. In the meantime, let's get you to a story we had on Good Day Philadelphia this morning. This is the youngest U.S. chess master ever. He was on our air. Let's get you a look at, he played our Mike Jarek today at chess, and let's show you.
Coming up on 8:32, he just may be the Bobby Fischer of our generation, and for a 9-year-old from New Jersey, he's really only just getting started. So he's the youngest ever U.S. chess master, Mike?
Yes, he is considered one of, if not the best chess player in America. He's 9 years old. His name is Abi. Welcome to Good Day Philadelphia. Nice to have you here.
Good morning, everybody. It's a pleasure to be on this show.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you here. Now, somebody said, well, bring in a chessboard. Look how big it is. Have you ever seen a chessboard this big?
I have seen it before.
You have? You'll be able to move these chess pieces?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see if I got this right. Come on over here. Of course, watch out. A car's coming in here. Come here. Let me see if I remember my chess. So let's start down at the end. That's a rook, right?
Yeah.
Rook, knight, bishop, king, queen, bishop, knight, rook, and then the little guys in front are pawns, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, what is the key to being good at playing chess?
The key to being good at playing chess is to work hard.
And use your brain
Continuously. Yeah.
to figure it out.
Yeah. And calculate stuff.
So, when is the next competition for you?
It's this Thursday. It'll start this Thursday, and it'll end on... the tournament's going to be for 5 days, so...
Wow. When did you start playing? How young? You're 9 now.
I started playing when I started learning how to play chess, but when I was 2.5.
Okay.
When I was 5, then I played my first tournament.
You know what I was doing when I was 2.5? Pooping. That was about it. Okay, so we looked around. This is Kevin. He works on the assignment desk here at Fox. You are the Fox 29 chess champion.
I answered the email for the person who knows how to play chess in the newsroom. Yeah.
He's a champion because he's the only one in the building who knows how to play chess. So you want to take on a quick game here?
Absolutely.
All right, you'll be the black side. We'll be over here on white. Now, this is what I want you to do, Abi. Beat him as fast as possible.
Okay.
Okay, do your go-to. What do you start with, moving pawns?
Yeah.
Okay, you go first. Now, the pieces, Alex, they move in certain directions. Sometimes, like a bishop only goes at 45-degree angles.
Right.
Okay, go, Abi. He's moved another pawn, and the knight will move up 2 and to the right or to the left. All right, Kevin's making his move. What's the fastest you've ever beaten somebody?
I don't know.
I mean, like minutes?
Probably.
Yeah? What's the longest match you've ever done?
Like 6 hours more
6
than that.
hours to win one game?
Like winning, yeah. It took like 6 hours or 5 hours. It takes a long time. Sometimes.
Do you pee and you eat and stuff like
Yeah,
that? Yeah. All right. Well, we'll continue to play. Okay, what's your next move? We'll continue to let this play out here and find out who wins. He's moving his knight now.
But Mike, what are we going to do?
out.
We don't have 5 hours left in the show. That'd be a marathon.
What? But I don't think we have anything better planned. Let's just watch this.
Well.
No, we're recording this. We're recording this to see how it works out. Okay, Kevin's moved his bishop. Oh, we've got a pawn. Now he can knock off that bishop if you don't move it. Okay, check back in with us.
Okay, we certainly will. Thanks, guys. He's amazing. So cute. The rumors.
Kudos to our Kevin, who is our assignments manager here at Fox 29, for taking on that task, answering that email, and being willing to play chess against a champion there, chess master. He did well. Unfortunately, it did not last very long. I think the timestamp there was about 8:35 when we cut away, and it was checkmate pretty soon. Let's show you that. This is, of course, taking place in the garage of our Fox 29 studios due to the rainy weather, the storming outside. So you'll see we had the chessboard made out of some, I believe it was some black poster board that we cut up and made a chalkboard right in the middle of the garage. And let's show you how things finished up here.
Well, from the look of the body language here, is it over? Kevin, is it done?
It's over. He beat me good.
Oh, he did? That was quick.
Under 10 minutes, I'll tell you that. What was the final
let me
move?
show you. Go ahead. Avi, show us your final move there, bud.
He took his knight.
Checkmate.
Put it there, and
then
checkmate. As you can see, I can't move my king anyplace.
So the king can't move,
You're
so
locked
that
in.
the knight would jump 2 spaces to the left, knock off the king.
It's over.
The king is dead.
It's over.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, congratulations to Avi, and good luck in the tournament
Yes.
that's coming up Thursday.
Oh, look at
good luck in
that.
the tournament.
Thanks.
One of the best.
We wish you all the best, okay, my friend?
Okay.
Look at all the sportsmanship there.
He's the best chess player who's 9 years old in the world. In the world, and he lives in New Jersey.
Yeah, he's the U.S. champion, isn't that
Right.
cool?
Yeah, but
Just wait
the
for
best
the
in the
count.
world at 9. Here's Sue.
Okay.
As our Mike Jarek and Alex Holly said, good luck to him as he proceeds in his tournament on Thursday. We wish him all the best. Lots of announcements here in the building this morning as a result of the weather that's occurring. We'll get you back to that in a minute. Right now I'm going to talk to you a little bit about, in Cape May County, officials are discussing a dress code for the beach. Ocean City's council recently discussed a ban on thong bathing suits. Video from a recent meeting posted to YouTube shows council talking about it.
I had someone very sincerely write me an email regarding thongs on the beach. And the individual was offended by thongs on the beach and was asking that we create some sort of legislation to make it more modest.
New Jersey law prohibits thongs in state parks, but allows them on public beaches. So again, that was Ocean City, New Jersey.
I had someone very sincere.
Don't need to see the clip again, just getting rid of my name. Where you saw the council there talking about discussing a ban on thong bathing suits. No action has been taken to my knowledge right now about that, but it's up for discussion. Let's show you Thomas Drayton, our Fox 29 News in the Morning. Thomas Drayton was covering another story. This is something that's trending right now. There's nothing like finding love in the summer. According to a new study done by the dating app Tinder, the Jersey Shore is the best place for singles to find their match. Thomas Drayton had more on Good Day Philadelphia.
Maybe a little bit.
A little bit, huh? Yeah. Summer loves, plural.
According to a new study done by the dating app Tinder. Now, Tinder's that swiping thing, right?
Yes.
The dating app. Is it really dating, or is it just hooking up? Anyway.
I think some people have found some meaningful love on Tinder.
Guess what they did? They looked at all the major places in the United States where you would have a beach, beach towns, resorts, etc. Where do most people, where are they swiping the most?
Where are they finding matches where you swipe and they swiped on you?
Yeah, you got like Malibu, Southern California beaches, maybe Miami, South Beach in Miami. Seems like there'd be a lot of action going on.
Yeah. Well, let's ask Thomas. Thomas, you're on Tinder. Is that why you're doing this?
Swipe to the right, there's a match. Swipe to the left, and not so fast there, Alex. Apparently, we're looking for love in all the wrong places. Head to the Jersey Shore, and you are in luck. Yeah, Tinder, they have this whole survey. Seaside Heights, New Jersey. Guess what? It's the summer's most swiped right town, meaning you're more likely to find that special someone, beating out towns like Nantucket, Myrtle Beach, and the Hamptons. Seaside Heights, of course, we all know it, the reality show, the Jersey Shore. But it's not the only nearby beach that made the list. Ocean City, Maryland came in third. By the way, here's a pro tip. Experts say Saturdays are the best days for swiping in those towns to find that special someone. Here's a rundown of the top 5, just in case you're planning a road trip here. Myrtle Beach came in 5th. 4th is Coronado, California. Then Ocean City, we mentioned, came in 3rd. Newport, Rhode Island, 2nd, and Seaside Heights topping the list as the front runner. So with 30 million users on Tinder, chances are you'll have a match yourself, Mike and Alex. Swipe right.
We're going down the shore all of a sudden.
On a Saturday.
The whole thing sounds too disease-ridden to me.
Well, you know what? There was a recent there was a recent survey that came out by World Watch. It said that 47% of Tinder users are already married.
Oh.
What?
Plot twist. It's the new Ashley Madison site? Is that what you're saying?
Could be, yeah.
Half of Tinder users are married?
Or in a
What a
relationship.
shame.
Mm-hmm.
Or in a relationship.
Yeah.
That just makes me sick. I've always wanted to try that Tinder thing. But being on TV, you can't do that because everybody's going, oh, look, that doofus is on there.
That's the only reason?
Well, you kind of want to see how you could do well or not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You've never done it.
No.
You can't do it as an on-air person.
I believe in the whole, like, it's supposed to be a coincidence or we come across each other. Maybe I drop a pen and you help me pick it up or something like that. I ain't picking that up. You're on your own.
Drop the mic, literally. Well, how's that working out for you? Hey, good, everybody. It's on.
Just take it away. It's 8 o'clock.
That'll be in a promo.
From the Fox 29 studio.
Mike and Alex having a bit of fun there this morning on Good Day Philadelphia. Hope you enjoyed that. We're going to get you back to our top story right now, which is the weather. This is a video that's coming into us from a station. This is WHP in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, the Pennsylvania state capital. I believe we're looking at here flooding on Route 625 in Pine Grove. CBS is one of the CBS 21 reporters has tweeted. This is Michael Gorsigner, who says the homeowners say it's worse than weeks ago. Drivers stuck between two flooded parts of road. So you see, it's not just the Philadelphia metro area that's getting this right now. Out in Harrisburg, they're seeing substantial rainfall, and Pine Grove has apparently declared a state of emergency due to flooding, and they're saying for some people it's worse than a couple weeks back when they were getting 10 to 15 inches of rain in some parts of central Pennsylvania. So please be mindful if you're out and about in these storms right now that there is flooding occurring. Please be safe. Again, we're told this appears to be, I'm looking at two different photos and I think they're the same place, Route 625 in Pine Grove, Pennsylvania, where homeowners say it's worse than weeks ago when there was really heavy rainfall. That's what they're telling. Credit here to WHP in Harrisburg, CBS 21 in Harrisburg, which is sharing this shot with us here in Philadelphia. Let's take another live look at, let me double check and confirm that this is Philadelphia. I'm pretty certain it is. Yep, this is the Benjamin Franklin Parkway here in Philadelphia. See the chairs out there. Sometimes these cameras can be moved around to different spots on the parkway, so just wanted to make sure, but I was guessing by the flag there. You can see it's wet and slick out there. People walking around with umbrellas. They're blowing around a little bit. Not too windy, but enough to make it a little bit tricky on your walk. It's clearing up a little bit over an old city, though. You can see those cloud tops in the distance. I want to read you what Sue Serio shared with us a little bit ago. She says, heavy downpours continue throughout the area, but the worst of them are moving out. Downpours are headed toward Trenton, the Lehigh Valley, and the Poconos, and flash flood warnings will probably be extended to those areas soon. Some residual flooding in areas that got hit hard this morning. They are still seeing flooding in some of those areas. There is another round of rain in the forecast for later in the day. So keep it tuned to Fox 29. We'll bring you the latest as it comes in. Let's see if we still have a traffic shot up for you. Here's an overhead shot of traffic in the area. I want to let you know this is a story that's you'll see at the bottom of the screen we always have headlines streaming from fox29.com. Those are the 15 latest news headlines from our website. You can always get more information there. We post a story a little before 10:30 that says the heavy flooding across the Delaware Valley is causing major transportation issues Monday morning. All lanes of the eastbound Schuylkill Expressway between I-76 and exit 328, US 202 North are closed. We talked about this a little bit earlier. Turnpike is also closed eastbound at Valley Forge exit 326 and westbound at Norristown exit 333. Some information from SEPTA. Shuttle buses are operating in lieu of SEPTA's Norristown high-speed line between Wynwood Road and Bryn Mawr stations due to high water conditions at Haverford Station. Shuttle buses are also running between Gulf Mills and Norristown Transportation Center due to weather conditions at Hughes Park Station. On SEPTA's Route 102, shuttle buses are operating between McDade Boulevard and Sharon Hill stations. Download the Fox 29 Weather Authority app to keep up with the latest forecast.
Check out the Fox 29 Facebook page from your phone. Breaking news, Weather Authority updates, even chat with your favorite Fox 29 personalities. Download the app and start following now.
What is the distance around a circle called?
Circumference?
Nailed it! Yes! Hey, it's Richard Curtis here, host of the new game show coming to Fox 29, The Classroom. Who invented the telephone?
Alexander Graham Bell?
She nailed it! It's teachers versus students going head-to-head in the classroom. If you're a principal or authorized school official, here's your first homework assignment. Go to theclassroom.com to learn how you can be a part of the show. Thanks for being a part of the classroom. Gotta go.
How much are tickets to see theCUBE?
They're free.
Wait a minute. How much?
The tickets are free.
Be a part of the audience. Go to fox29.com/QTickets.
Bye, bye, bye.
If you love Good Day during the week, then don't miss Good Day Philadelphia Weekend. News, weather, stories in your community.
Uh-oh, a sneak peek.
Check out what's happening around the area. There's only one place to be, in the know. Good Day Philadelphia Weekend. Starting at 7 a.m. We go there.
We've been talking a bit about the weather. I want to show you a couple of recent tweets from the National Weather Service in Mount Holly. They're saying that numerous road closures and water rescues are occurring across southeastern Pennsylvania. Flash flood warnings are still in effect. Please use extreme caution when traveling today and do not drive through flooded roads. They were sharing a picture here of the Schuylkill Expressway shut down in both directions at Route 202 due to the dangerous flooding and all lanes being closed. So please heed those warnings. Let's get you a little more information here. This is a flash flood warning including Camden, New Jersey, Collingswood, New Jersey, Haddonfield until 2 p.m. So there are flash flood warnings in effect. Make sure you're staying with the forecast and following us. We'll get you the latest information. I'll read you a little bit of information here about the flash flood warning for Northwest Camden and Northwestern Burlington counties. This is until 2 p.m. At 10:26 a.m., National Weather Service said Doppler radar and automated rain gauges indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area. 1 to 2 inches of rain have already fallen in Camden. Flash flooding is expected to begin shortly in areas of heaviest rain. So keep tabs on that. If you download the Fox 29 Weather Authority app, you will get the latest, you get automatic alerts, severe weather alerts, based on your location and any locations that you select. Let's pull this tweet down and show you ultimate Doppler right now. You can see some of the heavy rain moving a little bit to the north. The latest flash flood warnings in effect. And the flash flood watch. Here's your rain chances are going to continue for a couple of days here. And there's the root of it. tropical moisture coming up the coast, flowing into our area. Here's a zoomed in look at ultimate Doppler. You can see some of that heavy rain that was over Philadelphia. North Jersey starting to get in on some of the heavy rainfall. Looks like Allentown is getting heavy rain. Let's get you a live look at the camera out there. Let's take another trip around the region so you can see the conditions firsthand. That didn't work. Let me get you another look at radar here while we sort that out. Here come your weather cameras. You can see on radar where that heavy rain was falling in Allentown. Still falling out there. You just make out some raindrops across the skyline. Heavy, thick clouds overhead. Overcast skies. Of course, this is Cape May, New Jersey. Certainly drier at the shore points right now. Some people out and about. Some people enjoying the nice weather down in Ocean City right now. Here's another look at the Benjamin Franklin Parkway. See the cars still have their wipers on. You can make out a little bit of rainfall in there. I can tell you that we will have live reports on this on the Fox 29 News at 5 tonight. Looks clear in Rehoboth Beach, but elsewhere across the region, our Jeff Cole is working on the flooding right now. We've got some crews out there gathering information about some rescues in Delaware County, more in parts of Montgomery County. Jenny Joyce has been out reporting, and so is Lauren Johnson, helping to gather some stormy weather coverage, footage for our reporting later today. Might have some live weather updates this afternoon too, as another round of rain moves in. Not so bad in Wildwood right now. See the Ride Pier there. It's cleared out a bit in Wilmington, Delaware. See the clouds overhead, some of them darker than others. But the rain has slowed for now. There's where the heavy rain's falling right now. This is Allentown, Pennsylvania again. Let's get you a look at. There's radar. Of course, we'll continue to bring you the latest on fox29.com. Make sure you check our website. We've got, if you go to the weather page and then severe weather alerts, you'll see the latest from the National Weather Service there, listed by county. So you just check your county right there in a county by county pull down, and you'll see the latest alerts for your area. If you download the Fox 29 Weather Authority app, you will get you'll get location-based alerts when they happen, as soon as we get them from the National Weather Service. Here's a look at the variability of the conditions right now. This is Reading, PA. See a lot of fog and mist there, but it looks relatively dry. Now let's show you Allentown. Rain is falling there. Since dried out a little bit in Philadelphia. There's a look at outside our old city studios in Philadelphia. We're at 71. Here's a look at temperature here. 71 in Philly. They're up to 80 in Atlantic City and 79 in, I believe that's Wildwood down there on the map. 70s in Wilmington and Lancaster. 60s up farther north. Some parts. Allentown and Trenton still in the 70s. Have reached the 70s. As I mentioned, we'll keep tabs on the weather for you all day long. Stay with fox29.com. Fox 29 News at 5, 6, and 10. We'll have more. There is a flash flood warning. We do want you to be aware of that. We mentioned a couple of them across the area, but the one closest to the city right now, northwestern Camden County and northwestern Burlington County until 2 p.m. Let's get your radar again while we're looking at this. Heavy rain just came through that area. Still raining, it looks like, in the northwest corner of Burlington County. One more reminder about safety in this type of weather. If you're on the road, if you're out walking around, move to higher ground if there's a flood warning for your area. 6 inches of water can make you fall. 1 foot of water will float most cars, and 2 feet of rushing water can carry most cars or SUVs. So be mindful of that. I believe these are current. Let's show you these rainfall totals. Reading's already picked up more than 2.5 inches of rain. Wilmington over 2 inches. Philadelphia a ½ inch. These are probably the latest reported amounts to the National Weather Service. We pull in a feed of those figures. And there you see Reading. It's dry right now in Reading, but they did get their rain earlier, and now it's Allentown's turn. More than an inch already, and it's still raining heavily there. More rain expected later this afternoon. Stay with the Fox 29 Weather Authority for the latest. We'll bring you all the details we can as we get them. For now, I'm Paul Ruppel with Fox 29 News Now. Thank you very much for watching. This is our live webcast that occurs weekdays after 10 a.m. after Good Day Philadelphia goes off the air. We shoot to bring you some of the latest information and live events as they happen around the region. A little bit of a slower day for live events today with the being in the midst of summer. Not a lot going on in Washington, D.C. and elsewhere live event-wise, but certainly have the rain falling right now. So thank you very much for watching and have a great day.